Welcome everyone. Today we're diving into some of the most unbelievable wedding traditions from across Africa. From tribes where men must literally chase down women to claim them as wives, to customs where husbands share their spouses with friends. These stories will leave you stunned. Stick with us until the very end. If you're ready, let's go.
Among the Maasai in Ethiopian, marriage is marked by a remarkable tradition, the lip plate. Young women wear the disc inserted into the lower lip, symbol of beauty and maturity. But it's not only aesthetic. The larger the plate, the greater the bride price in cattle given to her family. Marriage becomes both a personal union and a social and economic exchange, where wealth and alliances between families are expressed through this unique ornament. In Ghana, the dowry procession is one of the most spectacular moments of the traditional wedding. The groom's family forms a long procession to bring all the gifts intended for the bride. The longer the line, the more it symbolized honor, generosity, and the value given to the married. Colorful fabrics, drinks, food, jewelry, and many other presents. These offerings are often proudly carried on the heads of women wearing traditional clothes, moving in the line in front of the whole community. But beyond the spectacle, this custom had a deep meaning. It represents respect toward the bride's family, the responsibility of the groom who proves he can take care of his wife, and the prestige of the union.
Among the Karamojong of Uganda, the Adonga dance is a very important tradition. Men and women gather, dressed in wraps and colorful beads, to sing, jump, and dance in a circle. It is a festive dance, but also a way for young people to attract and choose a partner. Boys demonstrate their strength and endurance, while girls show their grace. This practice is part of the social and cultural rituals of Karamoja, where music, dance, and color play a central role at Acholi tribe.
Among the Suri in the Omo Valley in Ethiopia, certain life stages such as coming of age or preparing for marriage are marked by painful rituals. One of those consists of making scarifications on the body, carries out with blades or rudimentary tools. These permanent marks are not mere decorations. They are proof of resistance to pain and courage. For men, they demonstrate that they are ready to take on responsibilities, marry, and start a family.
Among the Acholi, a people from northern Uganda, the traditional marriage ceremony involves the groom crawling or walking on his knees in front of the bride's house as a sign of humility and respect toward her family. He brings symbolic gifts to seal the union between the two families. This ancestral ritual emphasizes that marriage is a collective commitment based on respect for elders, customs, and community values. Before the wedding, the bride takes part in Chilanga Mulilo, a Zambian wedding tradition, a ceremony where she prepares traditional dishes for the groom and his family. Guided by experienced women, she learns cooking techniques as well as the responsibilities and values of married life. As you can see, the bride performs this ritual using only her mouth. It symbolizes the woman's act of submission to her husband. The ceremony is filled with songs, dances, and laughter, with each dish carrying a symbolic meaning: prosperity, fertility, and family unity.
In Nigeria, in Edo State, the Esan people have a unique wedding tradition. The bride sits 11 times on the groom's lap. On the 11th time, he must hold her to prove he is ready to assume his responsibility as a husband. If he fails, the ceremony may be repeated because he is considerate, not yet capable of marriage. This custom originated from tradition, cultural and religious practices, symbolizes patience, responsibility, and the groom's commitment. It's a test in front of family and the community to show that he truly deserves his wife. In Uganda, an ancient custom surprisingly required the future husband to first sleep with the bride's older sister before the marriage. If the sister became pregnant, the man was automatically considered fertile and therefore worthy of marrying his future wife. This ritual was meant to protect the younger sister and reassure the family about the husband's ability to produce offspring. Among the Maasai, in Kenya and Tanzania, when a guest or close friend visited a married man's house, he could receive permission to spend the night with his wife. The sign is clear. The man planted his spear in front of the house. As long as the spear remained there, everyone understands that the woman is with a guest and no one has the right to disturb them. But note, in Maasai culture, this ritual is not considered infidelity. On the contrary, it represents a form of trust, respect, and solidarity among men of the same clan. It's a way to strengthen social bonds and preserve community unity.
How many wives a man can have?
He can get as much he can. In our culture, if sometimes you come late to a home and you find a stick here or a spear, means someone sleeping at your house with your wife.
How is it possible? Like another man?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
So what do? You kill that man?
No, you just go away. For us, it's okay. If someone sleeps with your wife, but make sure that he's from the same age.
From same age, like
Yes.
you, like
Yes,
if
like
we are
maybe-
40,
Yeah, not only 40, but when I talk about age, we live in stages. Maasai, we live in stages. We have like elders. Every 7 years, we have new
Generation.
New generation. So if we come from the same generation, we can share even our wife.
And that's a wrap. These wedding traditions prove that love truly has no limits. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us next time for even more incredible stories from around the world. See you soon. Bye.